What's going on, you guys? Welcome to my first startup of Banished. This is the first time I'm actually playing it. And I was going through it, and I was actually surprised this game came out in 2014. Unless I read that wrong. Could have sworn this game was more recent than that. I guess I'll do middle. Valleys, terrain size, I guess. The medium. Disaster, starting conditions, medium. Everything looks good. Map seed. I have no idea what the heck that means. Let's just click on it. All right. Yeah, if it came out in 2014, man, then time has flew because I remember I could have sworn this game came out more recently, at least between 2017 and now. Maybe it did come out in 2014. Does look nice though. Nice. Okay, cool. So, all right, let me see how this game goes. All right, so this is the storage barn. These are the resources. Is there a game speed? These are the options. Removal and destruction tools. Okay. Is there like a pause mechanism? Food production, town services, storage, markets. Okay, nice. All right. Roads and bridges, I can build those. That's actually cool. I'm assuming I need houses, right? Because you all gotta live somewhere. Let's build a couple of houses. Now, before I do anything here, how much of the fracking... I have 120 logs, right? So this is gonna take 16. And I can't... I guess if I build them on here, right, then they'll just get rid of that stuff for me. Now, can I angle this thing? Nah, I guess... How do I freaking rotate this daggone thing? If I right click, nope. Alright, let's see. Since I clicked on it, can I just... And there's no way to kind of, I call it, oh, there we go, remove. I guess I can't stop at production now. So the first thing I need to fracking figure out is how do I angle this a different way. Now, what I would do if I was a developer, I would right click and then be able to kind of, you know, go up, down, whatever. But it looks like right clicking just gets rid of that thing. What about shift? Nope. How about alt? Nope. And it's not going to be the scroll bar. Okay, tab? Nope. Now I know some of you guys are probably screaming it's this button, but I'm not going. I don't have anything open to see the comments, but I'm kind of approaching this the way, like, if I'm a developer, and which would be the most intuitive way to do it. And I guess it's not... Daggone. I'll just do those two, I guess. And you can see it right there on the bottom right of that icon. You have different arrows for different things, right? How about the up, down, left arrow? Nope. At least WASD keys are mapped, so that's good. At least they did that. You know, this would be a perfect time for like a tooltip to pop up. Yeah. See, this is the one thing I do not want to do in a game, which is, you know, go out of the game and do a Google search, right? It should be intuitive enough that you could just be like, all right, how do I do this? Oh, it's that easy, kind of thing. So it's not right click, it's not left click and let go, it's not shift, it's not, how about control? Nope. It's not gonna be the Windows key because that'll just bring up the Windows thing. Maybe X? Nope. Nope. Alright, it's not intuitive, I guess. Let's hit this and maybe okay, so it's gonna be R and T, I guess. Yeah. So no offense, but that's not intuitive, right? Like, that's not intuitive. I'm sorry, it's not intuitive. That is definitely not intuitive. You know, I would have to look that up like I just did. It should be intuitive enough that right out of the gate, you know, you put this in the hands of somebody that has never played this game and they can figure it out. You know, I always kind of go with the analogy of it's like if you hand a smartphone to a person who has never used a computer, only used appliances before, right? And say, make a call. It's intuitive enough that they're able to put it in their hands and actually make a call themselves. You know, and you know, I don't want to go into like a whole war here in terms of once I mention this, but like Steve Jobs had this. Probably gonna get a whole flame of Apple versus everything else, but Steve Jobs always had this thing where it should be as simple to use as an appliance, right? So if somebody's using a microwave, right, like I don't need to know how to use the manual. I don't need to read a manual to know how to use a microwave, even if it's one that I've never used before. It should be intuitive enough that I could just open it up, put something in there, close it, right, and press a button, right? Or a toaster, right? Like if you never used a toaster before, you know, you figure out, or I guess the bread goes in here and there's this big notch here. How about if I push this all the way down? Oh, there you go, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Ooh. All right, I should probably stop talking and actually get these guys some place to sit or go. Why isn't this being oh, I need stones. Okay, so I guess go stoning. Go do that. Do I have to select the people? Or is the computer going to figure out on its own and just kind of assign people? Okay, good to go. Collect iron. Where the heck is the iron, man? Oh, there's some iron here. I hear my son crying. Ah, some iron there. Nice. Now, oh, my bad. Stand by. Stand by. Can I click on a person and does it give me their... Ah, it does. Okay, so health gives me their name, gender, happiness. Job, child is, I guess... Her job is to make a child, huh? Clothing, fare, tools. Gives me inventory. So basics. It shows her having no tools. Okay. Because I guess she's not going to actually... Her job is child. I'm assuming she's pregnant. Let's go here. Job, child. That guy, that's a guy. Okay. That's weird. Okay, job laborer. Now, I wonder if there's like a mechanic that's I can assign jobs instead of them being what do you call it? Oh. Okay, so there's 11 laborers, 4 builders, and a partridge in a pear tree. I don't see child. I guess these are. Okay, good to go. All right. All right. I mean, so far it's a cool game. I am enjoying it, except for the things that I told you about. Maybe I can also have them go hunting because I'm assuming they need meat, right? Okay, nice. All right, so I gotta do a hunting cabin. Potatoes. So all they're eating is potatoes. Yeah, they don't even have meat or anything like that. And I can't build anything more because I have enough stones now. Okay, good to go. You guys are building that. Alright, continue building on that. Alright, good to go. And then I'm gonna build more houses. I wish, so the only, I don't want this to be like a con thing, but I wish I can angle this way, not just have it in 2 ways, you know, but I'm getting picky, ain't I, huh? Alright, so I got a nice little, I don't know, community there. And I got people living in there. Look at that. My first house. Look at that. So I actually just picked up this game like during the autumn sale. I think it was like $6-7. It was like, I don't know, 75% off or something like that. One of those crazy deals. So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, I mean, come on, forget about it. You know, I got to pick that up. There was this one game that I really wanted, which was Space Haven. And that was like 20% off or 10% off, whatever it was, 20% off. So it was like $17.89. So I picked that up. And I figured, like, well, I'm already close to 20. Might as well just pick this up. This is a game that I've been wanting for a while. My son crying a little bit. Hopefully my wife can tend to him, because I was, oh, you're knocking it down, nice. I spent a couple hours sleeping with him. He doesn't sleep on his own. Like, you have to sleep with him for him to sleep, because like yeah, I know it's, some of you guys are probably mentioning is like, you gotta like let him cry it out and go to sleep on his own, but I can't. I'm, you know, call me what you will, but I'm one of those people, I just can't, man. If I hear him crying, I'm coming. So, you know. I don't feel bad either, because like I was at work a couple weeks ago, and my boss said the same thing. He's like, one of the guys was saying, you guys just gotta let him cry it out. It's like, it'll hurt a lot, but you just gotta let him cry it out. And my boss was like, yeah, I can't do that. And I was like, Kind of like me. Come on, guys. You got to stop building that stuff. I got 6 builders. And everybody else is laborer, so 5 laborers. Oh! Alan has become an adult. Nice, cool. So far, I do like a couple of pros that I like is, one, I like how the user interface stays out of the way. It's not like clogging up everything. You get to see the screen completely, right? That's the focus. In terms of graphics, I will say that it does look like a 2014 game. Right, and I don't want to like say anything. I'm not like putting it down, but it's a 2014 game. You can see by the textures, right? You know, even zoomed out, you can tell. So I don't know. Maybe I don't have the game on like the highest level of graphics. Maybe. Hey, you can see my graphics card. I mean, I got it on medium. So yeah, definitely 2014. That's probably why I'm at 60 FPS right here. Easy. I'm guessing the reason why they went with the graphics not to be too mass, you know, too like heavy, mainly is because looking down the road, right? Let's say have homes and workshops all throughout this continent and hundreds, possibly thousands of people. That's going to put a heavy on the GPU as well as the CPU. Mostly probably on the CPU, but the GPU too. Because when you're zoomed in, you're going to see tons of these guys around. You're going to be thankful that it's not the highest graphics. But the way I figure you can kind of like deal with that when you're developing the game is by kind of giving options to the player. If you have like a 3080, right? NVIDIA 3080, or if you have the 5800 XT from Radeon, right? That you can give the player the choice, right? To move the graphics up or down, depending, you know. Look at that. I cleared all that out. Look at that. I did that. Well, actually, no. They did that. Alright. So there's the door. And then I think I put the door on. Put the door on. Alright, well, I'm assuming the door is there. And where the frack is this door? I'm assuming it's... That's weird. I don't see a door for this building. I'm assuming it's one here, maybe. I don't know. Can't clearly see it, though. I guess the developers intentionally did that, so you can't really see. But I can clearly see that's a door. Window, window. Window, window. Window. Window, window. 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 Yeah, I don't see a door. Like, I don't know how they get through the freaking, they climb in through the window. Yeah, that looks like, I mean, there's a door here, I'm assuming, because they got like, this is like a porch kind of thing going on. Right, probably somewhere here. I think I see it there. These guys go in through the window. These guys are from Brooklyn right here. They go through the window. Yes, I've done that. I've done that when I was youngster, you know. And I think I still remember, I think my mom or somebody yelling at me, like, why are you going through the window? And I was like, it's faster. Instead of going, I guess, the other way. And I've done that, now that I think about it, I've done that a lot of times, especially when I forgot the keys. Oh man, yeah, I did do that a lot. When I forgot the keys to the house, right? I would go and, like, my grandparents were on the first floor, so we lived on the third floor. So I would do is, like, I would just, you know, push the screen up and hope that they didn't lock the main lock on the window, and I would just kind of, you know, put my hands on the glass and just raise it up, and it would go up and just go inside. I'm trying to remember what my grandma would have said if I came in through the... we have a railroad apartment. So in Brooklyn, everything is railroad apartments pretty much. So if I came in through the bedroom, I think there was a couple times she caught me like, how did you get in here? How did you... I didn't see you come in, kind of thing. I'm trying to remember her reaction. But yeah, we did that a lot. We forgot the keys. I noticed, like, little other tips and tricks that I did. So there's, like, this main door, right? Like, in New York, normally you go through, like, the front door, right? Which is just a door to get you into, like, this, not hallway, but it's like a mini hallway kind of thing, right? That's where, like, it lets you... It's really hard to describe for people that don't live in a city, right? You kind of walk in, and it's maybe, like, I don't know, maybe 6 feet by 4 feet, right? And that's where, like, it lets you get out of the rain or snow, whatever, right? And that's where the mailboxes are, and you kind of get your mail. And then the main door is right there, the main lock door. And that has a heavy lock, like, really heavy lock. And that door is heavy, right? It's designed to keep people out. But I remember, like, growing up, I don't know how... Sometimes that main door didn't lock completely. It didn't snap the lock. So what I would do is, like, I would open the front door, and as I quickly opened the front door, I would push on the second door as quick as I could. And I don't know how it worked, but it sometimes just opened. Remember that. That was good. And then, if you guys are not familiar with railroad apartments, once you're through that secondary door, you would have to go into, you know, your apartment floor, and then there was a main door for your apartment, right? And you would have to have a key for that too. So what the heck is this? Why is it telling me... What is this? It's for this building. I don't know why it has this... I mean, obviously there's no snow, but I don't know why it has that. That's weird. Obviously that's a snowflake, but... Alright, I got good stuff here. Collect the stones. Get it away. Get it away. Have this all as these guys are doing it. Oh, I want, you know what thing they wish they did is, like, have a what do you call it, like a speed thing here. What if I have plus? No, I would figure that would move it faster, but I guess you can't, right? Oh, right here, simulation speed. There we go. Okay, good. So I can 2x. Okay, cool. I guess no, that's cool. That's nice. Okay, I like that. You know, I'm not gonna complain to the developer like you should put it here on the thing, but you know, I understand what they're trying to do here. We're just keeping this minimized. And then let me get some chow. I do wish it would tell me the time of year it is. I mean, there's certain things that should be on the actual user interface. You should, I don't know, like putting a little bit up here, a little bit up here wouldn't be so bad, you know. I understand you want to keep it clean, but at the same time, the way I would look at it is if you had breathtaking graphics, right? Like if the textures and everything was breathtaking, then yeah, focus. But it's medium quality. It's medium to low, right? Graphics. You know, you could populate the UI a little bit more to kind of, you know, if this was like ultra HD graphics, like full on, like you can see individual clothes, like, you know, different textures, everything looked beautiful, blades of grass was going back and forth, then yeah, you know, I can understand. But oh, there's a market here used per. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do a market. Probably gonna have to. Would love to put it here, but I have these two daggone buildings in the way. I'll build it right, I think here. Make this like the center of the community right there. Oh, nice, cool. So let's build this stone path. That's cool, I like that. Ah, I like this. UI is nice with this. Okay, good, very good. One thing I wish, though, is a way to kind of easily kind of get rid of it. There we go. Cool. Nice. Very, very nice. Maybe I could build some buildings in this thing here. But yeah, going back to my earlier days, yeah, we were, and I remember, like, if I forget the keys to the house, right? Like, if I got in through that second, you know, the first floor, I told you I had like that mini hallway and get through that main door, and I forgot my key. I forget all my keys, right? Let's say I left the keys at home. I would get in through that first lock. Normally, what I would do is I would go to my aunts who lived on the second floor, right? And so I'd go to the second floor. I would say, hey, Cha-Cha, which is aunt in Polish. I'd be like, hey, can I go through your kitchen, right? So I'd go through her kitchen, open up her kitchen window, go to the fire escape, go up the fire escape, get to the third floor, and then again, you know, lift the screen and then hope the window wasn't locked, right? And I would lift the window open and then go in. I did that a lot. I remember I did that a lot. And we didn't, a lot of times on my third floor, we didn't close the main kitchen window. We had a German Shepherd, half wolf, half German Shepherd. So we always invited, if you have the balls to come in, you know. And my dog's name was Rex, I remember. He was an incredible dog. I miss him, man. I really do. That dog was incredible. I remember, like, there was numerous times I came home from school, and my mom had this thing, like, the dog cannot be on the bed, cannot be on the couch. She didn't want him because, like, he would shit, right? So I remember when I came home, like, when she came home and my dad came home, right, he would cheat, right? He would actually go on the bed and the couch. And when they came home, he would kind of always hear them coming up the stairs because he was a smart dog. He knew by how you went up the stairs who was coming home. And so, like my father and my mom, he would jump off and would be at the door waiting for them. But I was a little different, I guess because I was a lot younger, so I was lighter on my feet. So I would get into the door and I would unlock it and come through as he was like about to jump off. Like he was like, oh shoot, somebody's at the door, and try to like almost jump off. And I would catch him like halfway about to jump, and I would come over to him and I'd be like, no, go ahead, don't worry about it. Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry. But I love that dog. He was an incredible dog. There was this story that and he wouldn't he wouldn't like bite you, right? He was a really friendly, amazing dog. But if you did cross the family, right, he would get aggressive. And what I mean by that is like there was one time where my mom and my sister was like, I don't know, 2 or 3. My mom was walking a dog, and she went downstairs. All my friends were outside, and she was walking down the sidewalk, and this guy named Joey came from my friend Kenny's house, and he was gonna walk up to my mom to thank her or give her something. He was a really cool guy. He was a nice guy. He did a lot of weed and a lot of drugs, but he was a really, really nice guy. Like, he wasn't aggressive. Like, if he was high, he was high. He wasn't like that. There were certain people I know like that when they were on it, man. Like, you gotta like you just gotta be like, yo, man. Like, you just gotta be like cautious around them because you don't know their behavior. I knew some people that like 1 minute will hug you, next minute would just like come at you, so you just got to be careful with certain people. He was the coolest. Like, I never had to like watch my back with him. But he was coming toward my mom and my sister, and Rex smelled the drugs, and the way he was coming is he walks aggressively. He walks aggressively, and my dog sensed that he was coming at them, and he jumped and bit Joey. And I remember when I found out, like, my mom, she was always like not a great fan of the dog. Like, she was just like, we kind of forced her into getting the dog. And hold on, why is this? Oh, because the daggone rock's there. But I thought like that was it. I was like, there's no way she's gonna want to keep the dog now. Like, that, this is like the thing that would basically end us having the dog. We would have to give it find a new home for him. And my mom actually was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm like, why not? I mean, I would figure this would be like the perfect, And she said that the arrows need to go on the actual thing or like up to here. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, she was just like, I can't do that to Rex because the way Joey was coming, it was like, it could have, it was like that he was coming for Nicole. Like, he was coming very aggressively. So it's just like, I can't, blame the dog for that. And I was like, wow. I was like kind of surprised by that. But yeah, he was an incredible dog. But the funny thing was, my friends saw that and they freaked, right? Because they were scared of, a little bit scared of my dog to begin with. And all he did with them was always lick them, right? He would always like, but he was a big dog, and he would always lick them, but they were terrified of him. And after this, they were more terrified of him. Like, they were deathly afraid of him. And I remember the things that I would do, like when I had to walk the dog, right? My friends would always chill on my stoops. And what I would do is I'd bring the dog down, and I would bring him down like slowly down the stairs, right? Because you like in the stairs to go up my apartment building, right? Like you can hear somebody kind of coming down and doors opening and stuff like that, right? So what I would do is slowly, right? And I would open up the main door like slowly, and I would open up the second door really quickly, and they would jet in every direction. I think one of them almost, I think Kevin almost got hit by a car because he was going straight into the street. Just, oh man, it was hilarious. It was hilarious, man. I remember those things I used to do. I mean, it's, you know, like looking back on it as an adult, I mean, it is childish stuff, but you know, it was funny too. At the same time, it was funny, you know. Yeah, let me get this moving. But yeah, it was hilarious. They were, I mean, they knew my dog wasn't like vicious or anything like that. He was a great dog. He was great. But yeah. Is that iron? No. Those are definitely stones. Oh, is that an autosave that just popped up there? I don't know what this means, dude. You gotta tell me. When I click on it, pop up something. Oh, does that mean they're low on food? That can't mean low on food. That means... Okay, that means they're probably hungry, right? Yeah, because I don't have any food. Does that mean shelter? Get shelter from the rain. Oh, snap! Stand by, stand by, stand by. Because I just realized they're out of potatoes. There ain't no more potatoes. Daggone, there no food. It was not good. Not good. Dude, I had like 1,000 in there. So what happens when you talk too much? Jeez. Alright. I thought I had enough for like... Well, there's deer. So let's get the deer. Let's get the deer. I don't know where the freak I want to put this. Let's put it right there. And I want to make this tool. Okay, what does this mean? I want to make this like more priority because everybody's out of food. But yeah, going back to that, man, I miss those. I miss those days, man. Those were some incredible days. Those were some incredible days. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I forgot, man, I forgot. I'm probably gonna lose some people. Oh, you can save, check this out. You can save camera locations. That's cool. That's innovative. I like that. Alright, I moved everybody to a builder. I got 12 builders. Oh, shoot, they're building a daggone road. I need you guys to build this. This is priority. Daggone. Yeah, we got enough logs. I wish there was a way you can set the priority of certain things. Maybe in here? No. Okay, so increase priority, but okay, like that. Okay, good. Everybody do that. See, everybody's getting hungry, man. Hopefully we get the meat. But man, I miss those days. We did some fun stuff. Going back to trying to get in the house, yeah, I did the fire escape thing, and then I did another thing. So if my aunt was out, right, she wasn't home, which is rare, but sometimes she wasn't home. So what I would do is I would get through that second door, right, like that, through that mini hallway, get to that second door. If my aunt wasn't home, I'd be like, oh, snap. So do I wait for somebody to get home, or I would get to the third floor? So there is a like a stationary ladder that goes all the way up to the roof, right, on the third floor. So I would go up there, go up the stationary ladder, push open the thing. It wasn't locked, so I would use force and push it open, and the top of the I don't know, whatever thing would open up to the roof. And then I would go on the roof, put the whatever housing on that staircase thing, whatever, and I would kind of go on the roof all the way to the fire escape, go down the fire escape. I could only imagine what people thought when they saw stuff like that. Because the people on the other side of, like, my backyard, like you can see everybody's backyard housing, whatever, probably seeing like, what is this kid doing? Like, these kids are ridiculous. Oh man, it's getting cold. Look at us. Oh, shots. Oh, shot me. Okay, not good. Not good, my friend. Not good. This is what happens when you... Oh, snap. Oh, I lost one person. They went KIA because... Yeah. Daggone. There's no food, that's why. No! This is priority, dude. I'm probably gonna have to restart a real game, because, yeah. Talking too much, that's the problem. But yeah, it was some fun stuff, man, we used to do back in the day. Back in the day. I wonder if this means you need to weatherproof it. Like you need to put a stronger roof or something because of the snow, the weight, whatever. You know, looking back on all those days, I was actually talking to my wife, and I felt bad because, like, we were driving, I think, like a week ago. We got on talking about, like, our childhoods, and, you know, she was just like, yeah, my childhood was boring. She was just like, you know, we, like, when I was in my mom's in North Carolina, I think, there was really not much to do. We hung out with our friends, did some skateboarding, but like there was really nowhere to go. So we just kind of chilled. And I was like, man, I feel bad. I'm like, we always had something to do. Like if we were bored, we'd just go on the avenue, right? Like go get a pizza, whatever. Like there was always something to do. You can go like go on the subway, go to Manhattan. There was stuff to do there. You can go down to like PS 126, play some basketball. You know, there was tons of stuff to do. There was like 2 parks where I played football. It was fun stuff, man. It was fun stuff. Oh man, somebody else died. Starvation. Oof. I'm not a good guy. My people, are going bad. Because I told them to do this, and they're daggone taking their time. See, they're still collecting this daggone stuff. Is it because I don't have any laborers? How do I get laborers? Let's do that. Ooh, their health is not doing good. They're at like 4.5. Maybe it's because I didn't have laborers, I'm thinking. But isn't it this labor? Like, I had no laborers, so you would think that they wouldn't be doing this, right? Builders would be building this. Whatever. There was always stuff to do back in Brooklyn. The one thing that I really enjoyed is like, man, like, you know, when you're in your early teens, right? Man, it was like there was so many like that's only one thing on your mind when you're like a teenage boy. You know what it's on your mind. And so back then, like, we were always like, oh man, Kenny's hanging out. Kenny's with Jessica, and then Joey is with hooked up with this girl, and we always had like I want you to this. I told you this is priority, dude. But we there's always like so many like incredible like man, I just thinking back, I mean, it's very different, you know, the country versus the city. I guess like especially the way people dress and stuff like that. Like in the city, you know, back in the 90s, everybody dressed very provocatively, I would say. And, you know, when you're a teenage, like, boy, like I was, you know, me and my friends always went like, oh, you know, we would always come up with these corny, oh, man, lines. I remember, oh, jeez. And, you know, again, we started drinking early. Like, in New York, you know, it's not like in the country where, like, you went to 7-Eleven or whatever and, you know, you couldn't get liquor, right? I'm sure you guys figured out, people out in the country figure out ways to do that. But in New York, you always get liquor. I mean, even if you're like 10, right? You just go to the deli or a bodega on the corner and just come in as like, you know, either they would give it to you or you could just say, this is for my father or something like that. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to lie, whatever, but, you know, we were kids, you know, so we'd get like, we would start with stupid stuff. I remember we were like 10 or 11 and we got like Zima. I don't know if you guys remember Zima. Oh, jeez. Just thinking back on like us getting drunk off Zima. And then we would get Zima or wine coolers. And the bodega didn't care. They're like, oh, this is only a Zima, or this is a wine cooler, this is nothing. But it had the same amount of alcohol, I think, as a Budweiser, from what I remember. No, I think they had half. But, yeah, it was funny. It was really funny. But like we would do stupid stuff. Like I remember this one time we were going down the Nassau Avenue. Is it Nassau Avenue? Yeah, Nassau Avenue. And we were walking. It was like 5 or 6 of us, and I don't know why. I guess Ronnie was drunk. There were these girls across the street that we, I guess, probably saw before, and we knew. and they were really like very beautiful. And Ronnie was like, I don't know where he got this from. He was like, "Hey, lady." He was like, no, screaming. Like, I'm not like, I'm like, he'd be like, "Hey, lady," right? And like, I remember like you gotta understand Nassau Avenue, like especially at like 5 o'clock. This is rush hour. There's like hundreds of people, right? So when he's saying, "Hey, lady," like everybody's looking at you, and I'm like, "Yo, Ron, man, come on." Oh man, I lost another person. Look at that. How many people died already, dude? Once this is built, I can have these people. I got 10 left. They'll be where? Hunters right there. Oh snap! I can do it now. I didn't need that daggone hunting lodge, whatever thing. Oh, that's stupid of me. My bad. Jeez, another one. 2 more. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey. Down to what, 9? Oh man, but can I get gatherers? No, I guess because this. What the? Okay, cool. Oh man, a hunter died or something. Or maybe because I clicked that. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, it was some fun stuff, man. We always had like, because Brooklyn is like so big. Obviously, there's like millions of people that live there. When we were growing up, it was probably like, I think Brooklyn by itself had like 3-4 million people, something like that. And so we would just chill on the stoops to like, normally at like 10 or 11 or 12, I think we were chilling on the stoops to like 11, pushing on 12. And I think when we started hitting 13, 14, we stay up to like midnight, 1, 2 a.m. And there would always be like, you know, chicks walking past and, oh man, the stupid stuff. Like, we had no game whatsoever. It's pretty embarrassing. Like, I think the closest, like when I was like 10 or 11, be like, "Hey," and they would say, "Hey," and I'm like, shit, what do I say after that? Some of us had better game. But yeah, some of us definitely had a better game than others. Man, just thinking back to those days, fun days. You know, like when you're a teenager, right? Like, all you want to do is grow up to be 18 so you could start smoking. We did it anyway early. Or 21 to start actually going to drink, right? Officially, you know, like to the bar. But the best times in your life are in those days when you couldn't, you know, like to get away with it, you know, like getting Sam Adams when you're like 14, when we were like 13, 14. Yeah, we upgraded from Zima. Went to like Budweiser, and then we went to actually good beer, which was like Sam Adams. This was the time when Sam Adams was actually just coming around. So we got Sam Adams a lot. It was good stuff. And then we moved on to like heavy liquor. But, you know, I remember those times were like awesome when you could just get into bars. Like, half the thing was just getting into a bar. Let me check my daggone. No. Damn, everybody's dying, man. Oh, cool. It tells me the current weather and temperature. Nice. This game is really cool. I like this. I don't have enough stones left. I have to... It's stored food. I don't have no stored food. Oh, alcohol. But I figure with... Aren't you getting, like, chow? Like, get them. Oh, I can get a fishing dock. That's what I should have been doing. That would have been easier, right? Ah, okay. That works, my friends. There's only gonna be like 1 or 2 people left. And obviously, you can see everybody's not doing well. Are you getting chow or what? Dang, I lost another guy. Ugh, jeez, man. I gotta be better at this game. So I was talking too much is the problem. I figure I got 3 hunters, right? And there's a crap ton of deer there. Is it because they don't have tools? Oh, no. See? I got chow. So, where are you putting this? You got freaking 135 potatoes. You fracks. There are potatoes. You're freaking hogging it like a frack. $154. You just raided the daggone thing. That's what you did. Then go next door and get the daggone stuff. Where's this guy going with this chow? So he's walking here. Yeah, he's putting it in here. Okay, so there's 100 venison. Good to go. So you all have chow now. Get the chow. So I shouldn't hear anything about, like, I'm hungry. Go get the chow. Right, like, I'm not gonna bring it to you. Unless, can I? No. This is a really cool game. I'm glad I bought it. What does this do? Work is disabled at this location. Whatever. Dude, there was 100 venison. Who took it? You daggone fracks. You took it all. Check this out. He took 100 of them. He took all the venison. Dude, you are a mother fracker. You know that? You are a mother fracker. We need, like, police. What is this? Mother frackers, man. Took all the venison from the daggone thing. Take what you need, not what you want. And then they're gonna say, well, we don't have food. Yeah, because this mother fracker took it. And I can't tell them to bring it back, right? Like, I can't honestly tell them to bring it back. There's no option for that. Oh, finally you guys are building that. It only took you about a year and a half. Probably have to finish this stream soon because my wife needs to wash her hair out, so I have to watch the kiddos. Oh. But, I mean, I did pretty bad. Man, I got tons of stories, and I was just thinking about it. I think the biggest, the funnest, most fun, I guess, was trying to get into bars. And so when you have like a military ID, right? The date of birth goes year, month, day, right? And there's no like slashes or anything, right? So it was just like year, month, day. And I remember going into the bar a lot of times, and people that were like under 21, obviously they check your ID and they're like, dude, you're not coming in unless you like. It depends on the bar. Some bars that are like shady, like, you know, holes in the wall, they wouldn't care. But other bars that are like more popular, more upscale, they would care, right? So like you would walk in, they'd be like, no, get out. So a lot of times, like, some of my friends wanted to go to the upscale ones, right? Because, like, we were, like, let's say 17, 18, 19. We were all, like, in that range. But my friend's brother, Richie, he was, like, 22, and the rest of them were, like, 24, 23. So a lot of times we did hang out with them. And because they were a lot older, they would go to more of the upper whatever things in Manhattan, which made it difficult for us. Somehow we'd have to get sneaked in, whatever. But I had that ID, so when I went up to the bouncer would look at it, and a lot of times there would be like a line to get in, and he would look at it and just like flip it around and like was like trying to look for is like, I don't know where the thing. I was like, oh, it's right there. He's like, he would just give him back the ID. He's like, just go. And I would get in a bar that way numerous times. I hope I shouldn't probably have said that. But, you know, whatever. It was like a decade ago. And technically, I didn't try to, like, intentionally fool him, right? I did give him an ID. He let me in. You know, I'm not saying that I was, like, of age. I just handed ID, and he was just like, just go, right? So I didn't actually technically, like, what am I saying? Like, do something bad. I mean, I just said, hey, here's my ID, you know? And, you know, some of you guys are going to be like, dude, don't play stupid. You know what you try to do. I know what I tried to do, but I didn't actually, like, legality-wise, right? I was just like, here's my ID. Why the frack? Oh, those two people left? They died. Y'all frackers took all the daggone chow, man, and you just... That is not cool. It is not cool. What is this? Why is it... Oh, because we don't have enough citizens. Yeah, I got into a bar a lot of times that way, and oh man, it was some fun stuff. We did stupid stuff. Are you telling me you're dying of starvation? Dude, there is chow in the community. It's just people are taking it. You gotta like have a cop or something there. People are dying of starvation when they don't need to. I guess maybe instead of putting it in here, it should go into the market. That's what I'm guessing. Ah, man, daggone, it's not good stuff, man. And I'm gonna try to increase priority, pats, show camera locations. No, there was something where it was gonna show me. That's all you're gonna show me. Trying to figure out where would be a good place to farm. Maybe here. But I don't have enough workers, man. I'm like low, very low. So maybe just like a small farm, I'm thinking. need like a nice area. This would not be work. I gotta clear all that stuff. Maybe, no. I'm thinking here, but I really want this part of my main town. But, you know, I guess I can remove it down the road. I can't add that to this? Come on. This pasture is too small. It's taking forever to build, man. How many people are left in this town? Number of adults and children. So I got 5 children and 6 adults. You know, honestly, with this game, I'll be honest. Ooh, 64, and that's interesting. Honestly, with this game, I was expecting it to be kind of like dull, right? Not dull. Like, how do I say it? I had reservations about it being like exciting enough to go beyond a certain amount, right? To like, what do you call it? Hold on. I have one vendor. I'll do one guy there. One herdsman. And a partridge and a pear tree. That's enough. Okay. But yeah. I'm out of stone. That's another thing. Daggone. Get those stones. Get all those stones. Come on. Let's do it. Do it to it. Health is at 3.5, not good. Happiness is not good. You know what they say about the first winters, you know, I mean, if you watch history, read history, you know, first winter is always hard. So this is technically what I screwed up at. Which I think in history they made these mistakes too, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, those were fun, some fun times, man. We did really fun things. We had hilarious times. I remember I did something really stupid, really stupid. Like I remember one time in a bar, and I was hanging out with Ronnie, Rich, like all of us, like maybe like 15 or 20 of us were all in the bar, and I was like, I was a E1, E2, I don't know, whatever. I was like brand new, and I remember this guy named Joe Canales. Never forget his name. None of us liked him, and he thought he was hot shit because he worked at Rolling Stone magazine, and so he would always say shit like, "Why do these kids have to be with us?" I'm like. And my mouth, right? Like, I had a problem with my mouth. I was like, kids. I'm like, so, like, I challenged him. I'm like, dude, I can outdo anything. I could outdo push-ups. I could outdo anything. Like, you telling me I'm a kid. I was like, I could outdrink. He was like, yeah. So you could think you could outdrink me? I'm like, yeah. So, I remember we didn't want to waste money on like good stuff, right? Like I'm not wasting money on putting money down for like good scotch, right? So we did, and I didn't want to do shots, right? Because I don't want to waste good liquor, right? So we did beer shots because that's what we were drinking. So and Budweiser was cheap as like I don't know in that bar was like maybe $3-4. Now, mind you, at this time, liquor to get a good, I don't know, Jack, right, was like $7, $6-7, and that would be kind of cheap too. So beer would like $3 was perfect, especially if it was like happy hour or whatever. It might even be $2. Anyway, so we did beer shots. It was a bad mistake. And I remember it was me and Joe Canales, and everybody was around us, and we were doing beer shots, like one chug beer shots, right? So we would chug the beer. I think they were long necks, so I think it might have been 16 ounces, whatever. And I remember we went through one, and they would have beers lined up, so we'd go through one. Whoever stopped would lose, right? We would go through 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think somebody set up like the, I don't know, 6th one or whatever to be like the last one, and might have been, I don't know, who might have been Rich, I don't know. But anyway, we were going through them like 4, all these, and then on the last one, we were both on, like, he got a head start on the last one, right? And I quickly grabbed it and I tried to like drink. He finished, and yeah, I did lose. He finished maybe like 5 or 10 seconds, like 5 seconds, I would say. It was like right at the tip. Like he finished, and then 1, 2, I finished, and like he threw it in my face. He was like, "You see?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And so I looked at Ronnie, and Ronnie was like, "Eh." I was like, "It was a good try, man." I was like, And I'm like looking at Ronnie, he's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, I don't know, man." And he's just like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "I gotta go, man." He's like, "Go where?" I was like, "I'll be back." And so I started walking to the bathroom. I should have ran there. So we went into the bathroom, and it was a small bathroom. It's Manhattan, so like, lucky enough they had a bathroom. So we went inside, and there was a guy. There was a like a urinal. Somebody was already in that. I think I passed the line because there was like 3-4 guys. I remember they were pissed that I cut. And there was a guy coming out of the stall, and I went, but there was so many people in that one bathroom. It was like it was the size of a closet, no joke. Like not even like those closets you guys got in the country where it's like you could walk in. We're talking like we're talking about like maybe 4 feet by, I don't know, 3 feet bathroom, mad small. Anyway, I tried to like get past him, but the freaking stall door was so small. It was like. And I couldn't hold it, and it just came out. It went on him, it went on everywhere, and I was just like, I remember a lot of it. Like, it was just, oh man, it was so bad. And I think we had chow. We ate before we went to that bar. Yeah, we went to BBQ. So we're talking about chicken, and oh man, it was so bad, and it went everywhere. And as soon as that all came out, I went straight for the bar. I was like, "You're wrong. We gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta get out." So we all left, or at least I left with Ronnie, and we all started going to a different bar. But one of the stupidest things I've done, I had to get out of there quick, because once the management found like the whole bathroom was just covered in throw up, we would have got kicked out easily. But it was fun. It was fun stuff. It was stupid, but it was fun. All right, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I killed pretty much everybody on my list here. Oh, I got another laborer. Check that out. Somebody made it to it's late spring. Oh, I didn't do that. Corn. Daggone. Oh, okay, that's why. That's being built. Jeez, this is taking forever to build. There's only one iron tool left. There's like nothing. Everybody is... You still got venison, which is good. Potato. Potato, potato. and everybody's living in here 2 and 6. I guess. See, but this is the effed up thing, man. We got a lot of venison, right? Like, we got a lot of venison during the winter. And this family took it all. Like, 116 servings of it. Like, I wish I can tell this guy, like, what the F is up with you, my friend? You don't need 116 servings of venison. Now they're hungry. He's 10. Oh, man. I wish I can, like, tell this guy to go live with people. Adopt, you know. He's gonna, oh man, he's gonna not make it. Ugh. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I am going to save it. Yes, actually gonna come back to this. This game was really good. I really enjoyed this. This is definitely worth, I would have paid full price, honestly, for this. This game is really awesome. I really enjoyed it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's only build version, so it did come out, I guess, in 2015. I don't know why the other place said 2014, and it's build version 1.07. So this hasn't been updated in a while. Maybe there's DLCs or something that I'm missing. I would figure it would be like version, I don't know, 4 by now. Anyway, guys, ooh, mods. There are mods for this stuff. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. There's a lot of stuff here. That's cool. I like this. I'm probably 1 year is 1 year. Huh. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it.